Hello, this is Brian again for the third time. I'm back. I just wanted to show you I got 8 solar panels up there on the roof. It's putting out some pretty good amperage today. I got 4 bought from Missouri Wind and Solar. They're 5 amps each, and then I got 4 I think I got from Sun Electronics. 4 solar panels from Missouri Wind and Solar. I think I overpaid on that one, but anyway, they do work. I'm back mainly to show you that I have a PMA that Bob Green sent me from Thermodyne. I think that's hydrogengasappliances.com. He's another dealer of these wind turbines. And what we have done is hooked it back up to this motor, and we're going to give this a try. Here's the old one right here, as you can see. You can see that, and that's the old Missouri Wind and Solar boat anchor, which puts out only 9 amps. And here's the other one from Thermodyne, and we're going to give that a try and see what we can do here. I just want to show you my solar amperage. I'm going back in here again. And we're back over here. Alright, right now, okay, this is the same things. We're going to put the solar on for a second. There we go. We got 40 amps on coming out of the solar. That's my solar switch right there. See? And all the way up. So solar's doing pretty good today. Almost 40 amps. The voltage, what do we got? 24.5. I do have one new thing here. I got a new voltage meter. Because as you can see, the yellow one I had is like 1 volt off. I don't know, what do you want for like $6? I think I paid $7 for the red one. It's got a neat little light display on it. Extra $1 for that, I guess. So what we're going to do, we're going to start this thing up, see what kind of amperage we get out of this PMA. And hopefully it's going to be better than the Missouri Wind and Turbine ones. And let's start her up here. Going back outside. Here we are. Alright. There we go. We're up and running. And I got my son over here. He's going to be the throttle guy. He's going to rev it up a little bit for me. And I don't have a governor on that engine, so you got to kind of govern it yourself. Okay. Now let's disconnect them both. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, we got like 43 volts. I don't know if you remember the last one, we had like 300. And now we're at 39 volts. Okay, there's the battery voltage, 24.6. Alright, let's put this on here and take a look at the amp meter. Oh. Let Dan rev it up. Oh, look at that. Almost 40 amps. Let's see if we can see that. See? Oh, she's cranking up by 60 when I disconnect it. Wow. Oh, there's 40 amps steady. And she's zipping right up to like 70 amps when you get the RPMs up on it. Let's see, there's a voltage. 25.3 it says. 50 volts coming out of it. There we are. We're getting almost 40 volts steady. And then it goes up to like 70, almost 80 when you rev it out. So that's pretty damn good, I tell you. That's a hell of a lot better than 6. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty amazing. So there's a voltage. It goes up to 56 and he revs it up. Alright, now we're going to let him rev it up a little bit. There we go. It's almost 40 amps. Pretty damn good. You would have had the other one into it. There we go. There's the solar and that. That's about 80 amps. So we're doing pretty good there. It's got some lot more power than that other one has to it, that's for sure. Alright. So I definitely like that. So this is the solar and that motor put in together. Look at that. Almost 80 amps coming out. I got almost 40 just out of that. Yeah, almost 40 amps out of that. That's awesome. Alright, we can shut that down now, I guess. So, You want to buy a wind turbine that puts out 6 amps, or you want to buy a wind turbine that puts out 40 amps? That's amazing. Like I said, that's a Thermodyne Industries out of California. Hydrogen gas appliances.com, and he sent me this PMA to try out because he's seen my movie, and he was, I don't know, a good guy, man. Sent me that for nothing, and I'm gonna send the other one back to him. He says he wants to take it apart and find out what's wrong with it, because definitely something wrong with those Missouri Wind and Turbine PMAs, that's for sure. So we had 40 amps. Let me see. And we're back up to almost the same thing with the solar. So that's pretty damn good. Alright, another thing I wanted to mention is tell you, one of the reasons why these turbines aren't turning is because the Missouri Wind and Turbine PMAs, I tell you, they turn probably twice as hard as these what do you call it, the ones from Hydrogen Gas Appliances. I mean, if you go and turn this PMA by hand, I mean, that's wicked hard. I mean, no wonder why these things have like 10 or 15 mile an hour startup. Whereas if you turn this one, which I can do even with the belt on, very easily, real easily, compares to this one. I mean, that's gonna take, this one would probably take maybe 5 miles per hour wind to turn it, whereas this one, you're talking 10 to 15 to start it up. I mean, that's just a huge difference. That's about it. So we're getting 40 amps out of this one. I think I would like to take and put it on an even bigger motor to spin it even faster to see what more. There seems to be some sort of a ceiling on these Missouri Wind and Solar ones where they put out a ton of voltage but no amperage. No matter how fast I spun it, I could only get like 6 amps out of the other one and 9 amps out of this one. And that was, at like 800 RPMs, it would stop putting out more amperage. Whereas this Thermodyne one, no matter how fast, you spin it, the faster you spin it, the more amperage it puts out. And I think that's the way it should be. I mean, we're spinning these pretty fast, and like I say, the Missouri Wind and Solar seem to have like a limit as far as their amperage put out, whereas this one doesn't seem to have a limit yet, or I haven't reached it yet. So anyway, so that's what I've come to. 40 amps versus 9 amps. There's not much of that's a no-brainer there. So I think I'm going to get a hold of Bob Green at Thermodyne and see what I can do as far as getting another one for my wind turbines and put them up on my wind turbines. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching and all the information you guys have been giving me. As I say, I'm just a customer. I'm not affiliated with these companies or anything, and nobody's paid me to do this. I'm doing this on my own. And any other companies out there want to send me a PMA to try, I'll be happy to put it on here and try it out. But like I say, everything's the same. Same wiring, same, everything's pretty much the same. I had to kind of Mickey Mouse this PMA on there, so it's not on there very good, but hey, we got a good test out of it, I think.